But first, it is a hilarious hit. It is an off-Broadway comedy now here in the Valley. It's called My Mother's Italian, My Father's Jewish, and I'm in Therapy. You know, we are going to give you the scoop about how you can see it in just a moment. But first, we want to introduce the star of the show, Peter Fogel, an acclaimed actor and comedian with a sneak peek. Thanks so much for coming in.
My pleasure. It's been a while.
It has been. You were here actually several years ago to do...
My mother's Italian, my father's Jewish. I'm home for the holidays.
Home for the holidays.
This is the Mothership show, the original that was off-Broadway, that has been translated into 3 different languages. My mother's Italian, my father's Jewish, and I'm in Therapy. This is the one that put the show on the map and all around the world, and it's great to be back in Phoenix because the audiences loved it back then.
They do. It's hilarious. Tell me, give us a little description about the show.
Well, Steve was brought up in a multicultural household with an Italian mother and a Jewish father, and all the relatives living with him. So he's caught in between these 2 cultures which is very matriarchal with Italian and Jewish. It's very much run by the mother, and the father's just put up with it. And he's waiting for his therapist to come, and he's late, so he talks to the audience as if they're his therapist. They're one-on-one. He's just complaining, he's venting, he's sharing his life with them.
And you said audiences really relate to this. And by the way, you don't have to be Italian or Jewish.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Steve Solomon, the original author and star, who still does it around the country more than me, actually, he created something that's very universal. So you don't have to be Jewish or Italian. You just have to have a dysfunctional family that drives you crazy. Baby boomers, especially baby boomers, love the show because they're dealing with aging parents and hearing aids.
Or themselves.
We're talking about hearing aids on stage, and there are people in the front row with their battery. No, their batteries are going off as I'm doing the bit. So like, and then so it's like we're going back and forth.
Now, you actually play how many different characters in this show?
Over 20.
Over 20.
Yes, and I'll do it as Steve's, my normal voice. Then I have to describe the mother and the father. For instance, the mother will say, the Italian mother says to Marie, to her husband Lou, the father, "Louis, you said when I married you, you'd give me anything I ever wanted. I know, but I didn't think I'd live this long." So it's going back and forth constantly.
And you've got to do all of that?
Yes.
That's got to be pretty exhausting.
I take a lot of energy drinks, especially when I do 2 shows a day. But it's 90 minutes of nonstop laughs. Here's another one. His father is thrifty. And my family's always telling me these funny stories about my father and his relationship with money. Once my parents were attending a wedding at a very exclusive restaurant. The waiter poured 40-year-old scotch into a glass. A fly lands in my father's glass. He reaches in, grabs it by the wings, and says, "Spit it out. Spit it out." So it's very physical, and you don't have to be Jewish or Italian. You need to laugh, and that's what we need right now.
And you said this is a great time to just relax and laugh because we are all stressed out.
We're all stressed out. Turn off your TV, the cable news, MSNBC. Come down and see.
But not Arizona Midday.
Not Arizona. No, not Arizona Midday. No.
But you said the show's also updated too. So if you've ever seen it before, it's a new show. It's always a new show because you guys are constantly updating.
Yes, Steve and mostly Steve, he's the author, but we add things. I made the show my own. It's the same show Steve does, but it's more of my personality and tweaks. And he says, like, his Uncle Paulie looks like Robert De Niro, and I can do
oh my gosh, that's actually kind of... We have to go... Hold on. Do that again, because that's pretty...
Stevie,
it's pretty uncanny.
His uncle thinks he's Robert De Niro. So that's my thing. So we're adding stuff, because people have seen it on Broadway where Stevie goes, "You do it differently." And I go, "Yeah, it's the same, but it's different. It's my version."
And you have new, like, references of what's going on today.
Yes, we have to... that's, as it says in the paper, My Mother's Italian, My Father's Jewish, and I'm in Therapy is updated for the new century.
All right. I love it. And you can see the show, everyone. Tonight is opening night all the way through January
20th. Tickets are going fast.
Yes,
so
they do.
Get down. And
it's a good run, but people love it. They're buying tickets right now, and you can buy them at herbergertheater.org or call the number on your screen. Thanks so much for coming in.
My pleasure. Good seeing you again.
Okay, come back.